The LA County police say that they have it under control. Carrying a flag is not illegal.
Video after video has shown that these agents are the ones provoking protesters.
They're having an administration that's targeting peaceful protests, people that are there to protest. The president is sending the National Guard because he doesn't like the scenes. He doesn't like the scenes of...
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people be talking shit about America. Hey, if you don't like America, go to another country, bitch. I love this country. I'll protect this bitch.
You're running us over. You're shooting us all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture. We brought it here. And we are who we are. And we love it here. And we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people. And yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are being... Our babies are literally being ripped from our hands. If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do to help our people, please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over. If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being and you need help and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you. Karma is real and God will take care of them. This is so heartbreaking. I don't know what we could do to help. I feel so helpless. I just want to help with something. I just want this to end. I just want there to be peace like there was peace. I just want that. That's all I want for us.
Well, we have a very emotional video here from iRubiana on TikTok. You know, her link will be down below if you guys want to follow her. But let's get into what she actually said in this video, right? So I'm assuming this is along with all of the recent ICE raids and people getting deported and, people who have came to this country illegally being sent back. And right now in LA, there's other places around the country, protests and some riots are happening. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot of emotionally charged activity. So I'm not going to blame her for getting emotional. But, over here, we got to look at it from the logical perspective of that. And especially when she's talking about having empathy and things like that, I could easily say as a black person that there was no empathy for any of the things that we've been going through throughout the years. And you already know I'm the type of person that tells black people, hey, stuff happened in the past. We need to move forward. Keep living off the past. It's not going to help us. It's not going to help us, learn new knowledge and develop businesses and just become better and do better for ourselves and our future and our kids. This is a whole different situation right here. Black people, we were brought to this country. No matter who sold us in Africa, may have been other Africans, could have been, colonizers or whatever, who sold us, put us on the slave ships, brought us here against our will, and we had to make do with what we had. This situation is, y'all knew y'all were breaking the law. A lot of it is not the kids' fault. Like all of these kids that are coming on the internet crying, it's not their fault per se. It's their parents' fault. Usually it's their parents are the ones that came across the border illegally, brought them over here, had them over here. And now, if you want to talk about karma and you want to bring God into it, I don't know why she did all of that, especially karma, right? Because the karma started, if you want to say it's karma, when y'all decided to come to the country illegally and you say y'all help people, which you do. I have a lot of Latino friends and, Hispanic friends. They're very nice people. They do, participate in the community and help out, but it's usually them helping each other out, right? Let's keep it 100. Usually they're helping each other out. When it comes to people taking advantage of jobs and maybe not paying taxes and doing certain things, that's not helping the country, right? That's not helping the country. And I think that's what our current government is trying to eradicate. You can't sit here and blame white people. You can't blame black people. You got to look at, because a large group of Latinos did vote for Trump. Me, I didn't. Y'all already know I didn't vote. I look at politics as comedy. If it's a serious issue and it's in like my local, my local area, I would consider voting. But as far as like the president, for what I do and who I am, it wasn't going to affect me too much either way. I did more so feel like on the Trump side as far as what he was pushing, right? And a lot of people felt that way also, right? So, y'all can get on the internet, cry all y'all want, but at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. ICE, they're still gonna do their raids. Trump is gonna, do what he can to calm down all of these riots and protests and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, the protest is only outing yourselves, right? It's outing yourselves. Y'all out there waving y'all flags from where y'all from that y'all don't want to go back to so bad, and you're putting yourself out there. I think I seen Trump put on Instagram or some platform today that arrest everybody with a face mask, right? Because if you're hiding your identity, you're probably illegal as well. It's a strong chance you might not be, right? You might just don't want to lose your job or whatever, right? But he's gonna, that's just, y'all making it easy on yourselves by gathering in large groups and saying like, yeah, we're fighting for this, when at the end of the day, like, this is a federal thing. I've seen people attacking police officers and local government officials about this, and this was something that our federal government is implementing, right? So we just got to understand that. And yeah, it may seem harsh, but sometimes things got to get worse before they get better. My heart feels for all the people that don't want to go back to the country that they came from, because I'm, like I said in my last video, I know the privilege I have being here as an American. It's the greatest place on the world when it comes to, if you need opportunity and you trying to make some money, it's a great place to be, right? So like I said, it's just going to be more and more people crying, making these videos. Let's see what some of these comments say. Black people told y'all to stick with us. I guess they're talking about the votes right here. Yeah, somebody else too. We got what we voted for. Latinos for Trump. Bunch of American flags. Black people been saying this. Tupac was asking for help in the early 90s. Can you cry in Mexico? That's a little harsh right there. MLK fought alongside Cesar Chavez. Black community has stayed and fought for everybody. We told y'all not to vote for Trump, but 46% voted for Trump anyway. Welcome to the black community's experience in America. And see, like, I've been seeing a lot of Latinos that did come here the right way, immigrants in general that did come here the right way. They more so they are in support or just kind of indifferent to what's going on, right? They feel like, if they had to go through the process, learn the language, take the tests, pay the money, if they had to do all of those things, then they feel like everybody else should. So, a lot of people that did vote for Trump, they were already legal citizens. What community do you help? Because it is sure as heck isn't the black community. Y'all assimilate with them because you see a benefit and try to conquer and build your own into this powerhouse and not a care in the world about others. Latinos for Trump though. Black and brown people tried our best to warn y'all. Bro, I'm Mexican. I haven't worried once. Hey, you must be a legal citizen. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for all the thing about it is, the minority, the loudest voices are usually just the emotional wrong ones, but they're not gonna stop. We're gonna see more protests. We're gonna see a lot more stuff, a lot more people crying on TikTok and things like that. And it's just the time we in right now. It's gonna to me, I'm just sitting back watching it, seeing what's going on in the news, and just like, dang, man, like this. And he said this from day one, that this was the plan, that as soon as he got in, he was going to go full force on this. And to me, it's just surprising seeing a president actually standing on business about it. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, man. As always, love y'all. I'm out.